That is a very collaborative cooperative bank. Okay, have one seat. Tapi nak kami dia.
Hi, good morning everybody. Before we start our presentation, can I have the two Q&A personnel to come to the front first? So it's okay our flow. Because our presentation has a certain flow. Yeah. So can the two Q&A personnel please come in front and sit? There's two chairs for you here. Okay, thank you for your cooperation. Okay, now we'll proceed on to our presentation. Okay, so this is a nursery rhyme. Everybody sing together with me. Hey, come on, sing it.
What the fuck?
Okay, good morning everybody once again. Welcome to Morgan Stanley at our press conference today. Before I head out to give the door gift to you all, perhaps I should give you a brief history on the past 10 years of Morgan Stanley. Okay, about 10 years ago in 1997, Morgan Stanley, aka Humpty Dumpty in the video, was at the top of the Wall Street market, sitting proudly at the top and just formed a merger with Dean Witters, another financial institution. You know the Discover card? Yep, that was introduced by us back then. Our CEO then was Mr. John Mack IX. And Dean Witters' CEO was Mr. Philip Purcell. Okay, I'll tell you in a while why my CEO is called the Ninth. Okay, be patient. Well, as the Chinese say, 一山不能容二虎, which literally means one company cannot accommodate two bosses. So John Mack IX left the company, then named Morgan Stanley Dean Witters. To sidetrack a bit, our company changed our name back to Morgan Stanley a few years earlier. So, with Purcell as CEO, Morgan Stanley fell off the top of the wall, exactly like Humpty Dumpty. And no matter how much Purcell and his men, his trusted subordinates tried, Morgan Stanley was unable to reach the top. And because of this, okay, there's a letter written by eight board of directors, signed by them, Later I pass around. Okay, requesting that he step down. So Purcell, he resigned in 2005, and quite soon after, John Mack IX, nickname given to him by his previous employees because of his cost-cutting prowess in Morgan Stanley's income guarantee department, came back. He introduced several aggressive measures and helped us climb back to the top of the wall. Okay, so now there's still a bit of time. I give out the goodie bags first. Okay, this group take one. Welcome.
Thank you. It smells fried. It's not fried.
You smell fried. Are you sure?
Oh, this is not cancelled, right?
Hey, 倒出来看。
Here.
See Friday evening.
Let him repeat
It's a bag also.
Morgan Stanley.
Okay. This is the time. I think it's about time my boss comes in. Okay, must get ready. Okay, let's wait for the boss. Okay. Boss!
The knife, I guess. Just take the knife. Crazy, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. They seem just
Firstly, before the start of the conference, I'd like to thank Business Week for publishing this article with Morgan Stanley as the cover page. And of course, an article on me. Even though this case study speaks about positive events that are happening at Morgan Stanley, I still have my disappointment for you. But never mind, we'll talk about this later. But let me introduce my friend. His name is called Knight. Just like Sweeney thought, I'm glad to be back here at Morgan Stanley. I'm here to create wonders with my friend. So for now, please feel free to ask any questions. I'll answer them to my very best.
Me.
In your opinion, right, and from what you know of yourself, what do you think are some of the competencies that seem strongest in you?
When I pursued my degree at Duke University, I took a module called Organization Behavior. Let me recall on what I've learned. Okay. If I'm not wrong, there are 5 perspectives to leadership. So to answer your question, I'll focus only on the competency perspective. In a competency perspective, it identifies 7 leadership traits that characterize an effective leader. The 7 leadership traits are emotional intelligence, integrity, drive, leadership motivation, self-confidence, intelligence, and knowledge of the business. I believe I showed all these 7 traits, but it seems like I have to pick the strongest that I showed in this case study. Okay. Firstly, I think I've shown drive and self-confidence. Drive is the inner motivation of a leader to pursue goals and encourage others to move forward with the leader. When I've decided to return to Morgan Stanley, I know I need to achieve with the company, and my goals